In today's video, we will analyze every single MLB game, we will check our sports betting model projections, and then find possible plus EV bets. We will check all 15 games, so let's start. Boston Red Sox won only 9 out of 22 games this season, and they split this series with Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore won yesterday, but they are still at the bottom of the American League East with 7 wins and 14 losses so far. We have two teams that are not playing well this season, but both teams also lost a couple of very close games. Nick Pivetta will start for the Boston, who is 0-3 this season, and he didn't win a game in his last 12 appearances dating back from last season. His ERA is 6.61 in these 12 starts. Baltimore on the other side will start with Jordan Lyles, who has ERA 5.40 this season. Lyles allowed 3 home runs against the Yankees, but hopefully the weather today will be a little bit friendly today. So, according to scientists and physics, the best climate for a home run is hot, humid, and high altitude. But today's forecast in Baltimore show little bit colder weather and even possible rain later. The market odds opened at plus 145 on Baltimore, but quickly dropped to plus 135. We also think that this game could be much closer than most people think. Baltimore will seek for the first home series win. Our baseball betting model gives 50.43% of chance to Baltimore and 49.56% chance to Boston. According to our betting model projections, it is a flip coin game. But with the odds of around plus 135, Baltimore is a recommended bet. Full game money line in first 5 innings. Winder and Fleming will pitch in the last game between the Tampa Bay Rays and Minnesota Twins. Since Winder pitched only 10 innings in the major league, we will take the league average numbers in our analysis. In such situations where we don't have enough statistics, we like to stay away from placing bets. Another game where the winner will take the series. Pittsburgh Pirates lost the first game and won yesterday against San Diego Padres. Musgrove, who will pitch for San Diego, is 3-0 this season with an ERA of 2.16. He will face Mitch Keller, who lost all 3 games this season with an ERA of 6.62. We have a better team and better pitcher with San Diego, but the market odds also favor the Padres, and based on our MLB betting model, there is no value in this game. In the game between Houston Astros and Toronto Blue Jays, we will have 2 very good pitchers. But we think that Blue Jays will have the advantage here because Gausman is red hot so far. His pitching statistics, like skilled interactive ERA, fielding independent pitching, expected ERA, and other numbers are extremely good at this moment. Bookmakers have Toronto at around minus 150, and based on our MLB betting model, the odds on Toronto should be lower. Because of that, we think there is a value with Blue Jays today. Miami Marlins are on a red-hot streak. 7 straight wins, and they will look to finish this game with a sweep against Seattle Mariners. Based on our analysis, Marlins will have a pitching advantage, and we give them around a 57.68% of chance. However, based on bookmakers' odds, we don't see any value with Marlins today. We even think that there is a small value with Seattle. But we will pass this game. Milwaukee Brewers destroyed Cubs in this series by scoring 20 runs in 2 games and allowing only 2. Cubs will be a huge underdog in today's game, and they will try to avoid a sweep. According to our sports betting model, Brewers should have a better chance to win this game, but the odds of around plus 180 represent the value with the Cubs. Marcus Stroman, who will start for the Cubs, is a very solid pitcher, despite his bad ERA at the start of the season. Both SIERA and expected FIP are below 4. Note also that the Cubs are still among the top 10 best hitting teams in the league. Remember that we give better chance to Milwaukee, but the value is with the underdog here. Simply because the market underestimates the Cubs here. Michael Lorenzen and Dallas Keuchel will meet in a final game between the Angels and White Sox. Our MLB betting model gives a 54.03% of chance to the Angels and a 45.95% of chance to the White Sox, which is very similar to market moneyline odds. An interesting wager in this game is over 8.5, because our baseball betting model numbers are close to 10 runs, and it seems that the weather in Chicago will be sunny and good for baseball today. Severino and Lynch will start in Kansas between the Royals and Yankees. The Yankees beat the Royals in both games, and they are on a red-hot streak, winning 10 out of 11 games. Our MLB betting model gives the Yankees a 62.29% chance to win this game, and based on market odds, we don't see any value in this game. Arizona Diamondbacks surprised the home team in the last 2 games, and they will look to close this game with the series win. Hicks will start against Davies, and according to our betting, we give the Cardinals a 68.84% chance in this game. Despite we think that Cardinals could bounce back in this game and avoid a series loss, we don't see any value in this game. Left-handed Fried will start for the Atlanta Braves against Texas. At this moment it is still not confirmed, so we will probably stay away from this game. But if Fried starts for the Braves, they will have a pitching advantage, because Hearn on the other side is not playing well with an ERA of 7.47. If we check advanced pitching statistics, we can see that Fried is much better, and according to our MLB betting model, Braves should be a favorite of around minus 200. In the game between Colorado and Cincinnati, we don't see any value. Our betting model winning percentages are the same as bookmakers' numbers. Also, the projected runs in this game are very similar to market lines. We have a projected total of 10.24 runs, and the over-under line is set at 10.5. Josiah Gray and Alex Cobb is a pitching matchup in the game between Washington and San Francisco. Our betting model has Washington as an underdog of plus 154. Current odds from the sharpest sportsbooks, like Pinnacle, are at around plus 157. So we recommend staying away from this game. Cleveland will look to win all 3 games today against Oakland. They won the first 2 games, but both games were very close, and we wouldn't be surprised if Oakland takes this one. From a baseball betting perspective, we don't see a value in this game, and our betting model gives a slightly better chance to Cleveland. No bet. Los Angeles Dodgers are according to many the best team in the league. But right now they lost 3 out of 4 games, including yesterday against Detroit. The market gives them a better chance to win this game. Our sports betting model also gives them around 67.41% chance in this game, so we don't see any value with Detroit in the full game. Especially because Dodgers will have a better starting pitcher and they have an outstanding bullpen. But we do see small value in the first 5 innings. Bookmakers have Detroit at around plus 192, and our betting model has Detroit at plus 132 if we focus only on the first 5 innings. Note also that we recommend a bet where the wager is void if the first 5 innings finish with a tie. And here is the last game of the night between the Mets and Philadelphia. We have 2 very good pitchers, and our betting model gives 35.65% to Zach Eflin and his Phillies, while Max Scherzer and his Mets have a 64.35% chance according to our MLB betting model. Those are basically the market numbers, and we don't see a potentially good bet in this game. That's all from us, and whatever you bet today, we wish you good luck.